What's up everyone, welcome to my channel again. And well, it's been a long time I didn't upload any video because as I mentioned in my previous video that my February is quite busy with a concert, and now it's March already, so I can continue to do the video in weekly basis. And I also plan to do 2 videos per week, maybe on Thursday and Sunday, but I'll see how. If I can manage to make it 2 videos in 1 week, then I'll do. But if not, well, it'll be like previously, like 1 video per week. So let's cut the intro short and let's jump into the topic. Today I'm going to talk about the review of the TR1 tires. Well, I've been using the TR1 tires since like 30,000 kilometers ago. So I already did like 3 tire rotation. And my previous tire is the Silverstone Cruiser, which is the original tire. And I know it is not a good tire, but the only tire that I've been using in this Persona is the Silverstone and the TR1. So it is only fair to me to compare these both tires. Because if you compare another tire to another car, with this car, it is just not fair. Because each car has their different suspension tuning and etc. So throughout the review, I'll just compare the TR1 to the Silverstone. I know it is not a fair comparison, but this is the only fair comparison I can do. So first of all, comfort. Surprisingly, TR1 is more comfort than Silverstone. Why did I say surprisingly? Because TR1 is a performance tire. It is not supposed to be comfort, but somehow it is more comfort than the Silverstone. Next is the noise. Well, as you heard just now, I just passed through the yellow stripe on the road, and it is not that noisy that like last time when I have the Silverstone. Well, I think the main reason is because the tire is softer than the Silverstone. The tire is quite soft, and because it is soft, you have to like maintain the tires regularly. And that's the next point I wanted to share, the maintenance of the tire. Well, I'm not talking about money, because if you drive your car regularly, you have to spend money on the tire rotation, balancing, alignment. The money is a must, even if you use the best tire or the worst tire. It's the same. But what I'm talking about is the maintenance of the, like how you maintain the tire pressure. For normal car, well, although it's not recommended that you drive with underinflated or overinflated tires, but for this tire, if the tire is slightly overinflated or slightly underinflated, well, you can feel it, because the grip of the tire will start to lose if the tire pressure is incorrect. I think the main reason is because the tread of the Toyo TR1 is split into 2. The inner part is the wet grip and the outer part is the dry grip. And if your tire is underinflated or overinflated, it will affect the shape of the tire and affect the grip of the tire. So in Toyo TR1, you really have to maintain the tire pressure. And I don't see it as a bad thing, because it is a way to make you disciplined, because by right you have to check your tire every month, and by using the TR1, it just like force you to check the tire every month. So I think it is a good discipline training for car owners. And next is about performance. And about the performance, I'm going to split into 3 different aspects: dry grip, wet grip, and lateral G-force resistance. So first of all, I'm going to talk about dry grip. So although the Toyo TR1 is a performance tire, it's a different material than the normal tire, but because of the design, the dry grip, the main part of dry grip is only on one part of the tire, not the whole tire. So there's a good and minus the bad. So it is actually just slightly better than the Silverstone, but it is still better than Silverstone. And next is the wet grip. Well, because Silverstone doesn't have any wet grip tread. I mean, there is there is longgang towards outside, but it is not really like hardcore wet grip tire tread design. So of course this tire is going to win at the wet grip. And also I've noticed some difference between this tire and the Silverstone tire in a wet situation, which is when I drive the car at highway speed during heavy rain. Well, last time when the car is still on the Silverstone tire, the maximum speed I can go is 120. By 120 you can feel the car is losing grip already. It is like unsafe to drive with that speed. So I reduce the speed to like 100, sometimes 90, so that you are not touching the gripless limit, the limit of the tire. So the maximum speed for the Silverstone tire in a wet situation is 120, I would say 110 to be safe. That's the maximum speed of the Silverstone. And for the TR1, 140, I still don't feel any unstable in my car. TR1 is capable of driving more than 140 on a wet situation, on a highway speed. So it is a very impressive wet grip for the Toyo TR1. And next is the lateral grip. Well, lateral grip is how your tire perform when you're cornering. Because normally person like me, we like to tackle corners. Like even all the nice corner in the city area, we just like to play with the corner. We wanted to push the limit. So take a corner that I always drive as an example. Last time when I still using the Silverstone, the maximum limit of the tire of the corner is 60 km/h. And then and if you drive more than 60 km/h, the traction control just start to lights up and correct your car back. So it is very obvious that 60 is the maximum limit for the corner. But then after I use the TR1 tires, the limit of the corner increased by 5 km/h. So now I can drive like 65 km/h on that corner. But for me, I don't think it is impressive, but a lot of my friends say it is a big improvement. So I'll leave the conclusion to you guys, whether a 5 km/h improvement is a good or is a normal improvement. But that's the difference between the Silverstone and the TR1 on the same corner. Of course, for the high speed corner, of course you can do a lot faster than the Silverstone. But I just take that corner as an example. And also because of the good lateral grip of the tire, the car tends to have a better control when your car is under steering. Like if you cornering in higher speed, I mean like higher than normal speed, you don't brake well, you press the throttle too early, and when your car start to get understeer, and then how the tires handle the understeer is much better than the Silverstone. You can feel there's a lot of stress on the tire, but then because of those stress, you gain the control to steer your car. I mean to correct your car back to normal cornering situation. So it is quite a very good improvement in terms of lateral grip. And next, how long lasting is this tire? Well, I don't know about that because I still have like a lot of tread left on my tire. I would say it still depends on how you drive the car, because I drive it normally and I realized the tire wear is the same like a Silverstone. If I drive it aggressively, it will wear faster. So I would say it still depends on how you drive the car. So I think that's it for the Toyo TR1. If you have any question, feel free to ask them below. If you have any comment, just comment it in the comment section. If you find this video informative, or if you like this video, do give a thumbs up, and also share it to your friend, especially those who are interested in changing tire recently. And I'll see you in the next video.